remember that there's been a loss of life. And at this point, we don't know what that looks like.
It means we've got at least 6 dead children, and that's hard.
For the second time in less than a year, the state of Kentucky is dealing with heartbreak from a catastrophic weather event. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tracy Cornett.
And I'm Alexandra Adams in for Marius tonight. Massive search and rescue efforts are still active right now.
16 people have died in the eastern Kentucky flood so far. The governor says that number could possibly double. WSMV's Michael Warwick has the very latest.
Across eastern Kentucky tonight, rescuers search for the missing. The death toll from sudden flooding is at 16. Governor Andy Beshear says that includes at least 6 children.
I've seen a lot. I've certainly done 3+ flights and/or tours over flooded areas. This is by far the worst.
Hundreds of homes have been swept away or are underwater, sending people scrambling to rooftops. 3 Tennessee Heart teams deployed from Nashville, sending us this view from one of their airlifts. At this point, they've rescued at least 25 people. That's on top of what's happening on the ground.
But then you had so many people from the community who just brought their own boat, who brought their kayak, who waded through the water to get to people to check on the elderly folks that are in our community. You put all of that together with our official effort, and it's pretty amazing.
Tonight, Governor Beshear fears the death toll will climb. One day after FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell was in Waverly looking at flood recovery, she was in Kentucky looking at flood devastation.
We didn't have no time to get nothing out of our my little apartment in the basement. I lost everything twice. This makes twice that I've lost everything. And I ain't the only one.
While the area is still under a flood risk, water levels are expected to gradually recede by Saturday night, with those who are safe thinking of the missing.
Hundreds of homes, their ball fields, their parks, businesses, under more water than I think any of us have ever seen.
There's nothing really that you can do, but, you know, we're just glad that we got out.
Michael Warwick, WSMV 4.
Rescues are still happening today. That's what you're hearing right now. This is video of a person being lifted up into a helicopter by the Kentucky National Guard.
The Salvation Army of Kentucky and Tennessee is helping folks there in Kentucky. They packed up 500 cleanup kits and transported them today. The Salvation Army has rapid response units on standby in several areas of Kentucky. They have food, drinks, meals, emotional and spiritual care ready for first responders and survivors if they need it. As updates come in from Kentucky, we'll bring them to you on all of our social media platforms. You can follow along on our website and in the free WSMV app as well. Well, the weather here